Do you want to learn anything faster? Maybe you're preparing for an exam or trying to learn a new language. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you a learning technique that will help you learn anything significantly faster. It's called the Feynman Technique, and it can help you learn and memorize information fast. And the best part is it's completely free. The Feynman Technique is a method of learning that involves breaking down complex concepts into simpler terms. It was developed by the famous physicist Richard Feynman, and it's based on his experience of teaching physics to students at Princeton University. He noticed that students who struggled to understand his lectures were able to grasp the material more easily when he simplified his explanations. So how does this technique work? The Feynman Technique consists of 4 simple steps. Step 1. Choose a concept or topic that you want to learn. Step 2. Find a way to explain it to a beginner. As if you were explaining it to a child, use simple language and avoid technical jargon. Step 3. Identify gaps in your knowledge. As you explain the concept, you may realize that there are certain aspects that you don't fully understand. Step 4. Review and simplify. Go back and review the concept, filling in any gaps in your understanding. Simplify the concept even further and try explaining it again. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to learn about the Pythagorean theorem. You can use the Feynman technique to break down this concept into simpler terms. First, choose the concept. In this case, it's the Pythagorean theorem. Then find a way to explain it to a beginner. You might start by asking, "Do you know what the Pythagorean theorem is?" If they say no, then you can explain it to them in simple terms. You can say, "Hey, it's a rule that helps you find the length of one side of a right triangle. You know the lengths of the other 2 sides." Next, you would identify any gaps in their knowledge. For example, you might ask, "Do you know what a right triangle is?" If they don't, then you need to explain that as well. You can say, "It's a triangle where one of the angles is 90 degrees. Once you've explained the concept and identified any gaps in their knowledge, you can review and simplify. You can go back and review the Pythagorean theorem and simplify your explanation. Maybe you can come up with a different way to word it or an easier way to understand it. Then try explaining it to someone else. And the cool thing about this technique is that it can be applied to almost any topic, anything you want to learn. You can use it to learn a new language, to learn about history or science, or even to learn a new skill. So if you want to learn something fast, give the Feynman technique a try.